And I would like just to have one single moment. And the way in which I plan to do that is by going to India, by going to Germany, by going to England, and to going to the Middle East, and all through the world, and try to get people to say Sasha Eha, Tozi Ha'u, so that nobody walks away and says, oh, we were doing German today. We were doing another language. I want a universal sound.
There are people who believe and people who have hope and people who realize that there is a unity of spirit and purpose, basically driven by the desire for peace. I love your title, Destination Peace. That is where we're headed. We're headed to a point where the lions and the lambs lay down together, where we study war no more, and there is this peace that only comes from God, this peace that is in God, and this peace that is of God.
As Christians, it's hard not to see a connection with Pentecost, where the people heard many people speaking in their own language. Here was a multitude speaking, but everyone was able to understand in their own unique language. Now, of course, there was content here. There was revelation. There was truth that was being communicated. But one thing that we know is for sure is that God does not limit himself to any one particular culture. He wants to make himself known to all cultures.
You know, I was sitting there reflecting just in a moment, and I thought about the songs that sought to have global impact, but they were couched in words. We are the world, cope with its slogan. But to reduce it where the interpretive reality comes out of your own culture as you listen to a sound that transcends your culture, I think you're onto something. And I commend you for this revelation that you're bringing to us and your determination and persistence to have us come to agreement around that upon which we cannot disagree, that there are universal sounds that speaks to our souls. And if we could allow this soul language to become a world language, I think you're right, we will then find peace.
It's a privilege that we can come together as representatives from our own respective faith traditions and agree that we serve a God who wants to make himself known to all peoples in such a way that they know him and have peace in him.